This is Kristen Pedia with Sunshine Review's free tutorial series. And in this tutorial we're going to be discussing how to fill out a transparency checklist for your local government entity. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on the free video tutorials link. From here you're going to go under Working as a Community and click on Rating Your Government. And then last we're going to click through to the written portion of this help article. Now, as you can see in step 1, the first thing that you're going to want to do is find your state. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this link and open it in a new tab. Now, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Ohio link. Now, this is what a basic hub page looks like for any state. And at the top you're going to see these 4 symbols. These are the different government entities that you can rate while on Sunshine Review. I'm going to go ahead and select school districts. Now from here you're going to see that we have a list of school districts. I'm going to go ahead and select Akron City School District. As you can see, there's not a lot of information provided on this page. So let's go back to the help article. And you can see here that you can copy and paste some example code to start off your article. I'm going to go ahead and right click on school districts and open that up in a new tab. Now once this is loaded, go ahead and zoom in a bit, you're going to see some sample code. We're going to go ahead and we're going to copy that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a text editor program. So we have a new program, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to copy and paste this code into it. Then you're going to want to go to Edit, click on Find, and you're going to see here that you can do Find and Replace. So I'm going to replace state with Ohio. Click on Replace All. And then we're going to copy that code again because now it's ready for our Ohio article. We're going to click Edit. We're going to select this text because we won't be needing that anymore. And we're going to go ahead and paste that in. Now you're going to want to replace the school district name. So we're going to put Akron City School District. And we're also going to want to replace this external link down here since that was just a sample. To do that, we're going to go ahead and go to Google. And we're just going to search Akron City School District. Okay? And you're going to see here it's the first link that pops up. So we're going to go ahead and select that. And you're going to copy and paste the URL. So we're going to paste that, and then you have to name the school district. So we're going to do Akron City School District. And when I do Show Preview, what you're going to see is some sample code. So you're going to see this is a lot more fleshed out than what it was in the past. Now what we're going to work on is actually filling out the checklist. So for example, let's say we want to find meeting minutes. So we're going to go over here. We'll select the Leadership tab. And you can see over here it says Archived Minutes. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste that URL. And we're going to come back over to our checklist. You can see Meetings is one of the selected. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete that dash mark and we're going to put 2 curly brackets and write a yes because they do have meeting minutes. Now we need to cite that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go under the good section. It's good because they posted on their website. And we're going to go ahead and write posted meeting minutes for past 8 years. Alright, and now we need to reference it. So we're going to go ahead and put in our ref marks. That's between 2 carets. And then we're going to paste that link that we copied. We're going to do a space. And I'm just going to write out minutes. I'm going to close that bracket. I'm going to close the reference. So when I do show preview, what you're going to see is that now there's a green check mark there. And you're going to see that it's listed under the good. And last, you're going to see that the reference pops up at the bottom. Now, let's say, just for an example, that there's no information about budgets for Akron Public Schools. Well, then I'm just going to come over here, and next to budget, I'm going to go ahead and write no, again in those curly Q brackets. And this time under the bad, I'm just going to delete none posted yet. I'm going to write no information is posted about the current budget. Now, of course, you can't reference this because there's no information to reference. So we're just going to leave that part blank. So this time when I do show preview, you're going to see that a red X pops up when stuff is not there, and that it's listed under the bad. Now, sometimes you're going to have stuff that is partially there. So let's say, for example, they post the revenue from taxes, but they don't post what the actual taxes that the school district imposes are. So that's a partial point. So we're going to go ahead and just write partial. And what you would do for here is you would separate the 2 points. So post revenue from taxes. And of course I would reference that, but this is just an example. And then under bad, you'd put does not post what taxes are imposed on behalf of the school district. Okay? So this time when I do show preview, you're going to see also the partial symbol. And that's going to look like a half moon. So you can see partial, no, and yes. And you're going to want to fill out the whole checklist. Now last, what you're going to need to do at the end is total up the number of yeses. So let's say, for example, this was a yes, this was a no, had a couple more yeses, and then all the rest of these were no's. Alright, so this is what a full checklist will look like. Alright, one more. Alright, so what you're going to do at the end of this is you're going to tally up the number of yeses, so we have 3. We're going to go ahead and replace that 0 and write in a 3, and this is what's going to tally up the grade for the school district. So when I do show preview, you're going to see that it changed to a D-, and you have 3 the blue rays highlighted. Alright, and this is what a checklist looks like. If you have any other questions or concerns about filling out a transparency checklist, I'd like to invite you to join one of our free webinars. They happen every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Time.